up, guys? How's it going? This is Peter Scarlett from Volon Gaming. Oh, let me back up off the mic. Uh, got a new mic, so hopefully the sound quality is better. But man, Jump Force beta this weekend. Looking pretty good, looking pretty fun. The game is definitely interesting. I'm loving playing Yusuke. Oh man, like I got the theme song stuck in my head again, get flashbacks. Man, can't contain it, you know. Gotta scream out Spirit Gun whenever I let it off. Oh man, this game is fun. But I do want to like don't want to like be harsh on the game, but dissect the game a little bit. If you're interested or in the game and you didn't get a chance to get into the closed beta, Jump Force is pretty interesting. It's kind of like a mixture of different games rolled into one. It pretty much reminds me of Tenkaichi Budokai with Unreal 4 with a little bit of aspects from Xenoverse. That's really what it feels like. The game looks beautiful. It's stunning. Some of the finer details need a little bit of work, but you know, it is still in development. Like I said, not trying to be too critical. I could nitpick the heck out of this, but I'm not going to. The controls feel really off. I'll start there. The controls are like interesting, but a little off. So I was playing on PlayStation, and squares for your quick attacks, triangles for your heavy attacks, and then somewhere in there, if you do like a perfect strike, you can switch areas of the map. I don't know how that works. If you hold square, you can do a charged hit. Don't really know about that. Stuff kind of just goes by too fast to really try to break it down. You can hold R2 to sort of charge up, kind of like in Xenoverse. If you've played Xenoverse, there's always a button to charge. Well, in this one, you just hold R2, and R2 will pull up your list of moves. You don't have to like R2 and X or whatever button you had to like maximum charge. Every character can charge up the bar. You have one shared health bar between the entire team. L1 and R1 are really interesting. Me and my viewers last night, we were kind of going over how it just kind of was off. It kind of felt like it made no sense. You have dodges, high speed dodges, counters, counters. Like L1 and R1 are two separate buttons that should be one cohesive button. It should just be just one button. One button for dodge, one button for counters, one, like Naruto Shippuden. Like it should just be one button for that. To switch characters is L2. And me personally, I feel like that needs to be changed, in my opinion. L2 just rotates through your characters, and your characters go on cooldown when you switch. I'd rather have it like Marvel 2, where you could switch between your first character and your second character. So like if they made L1 your first character and L2 your second character, that would be way better. I would love that. But yeah, like if you press L2, you go to your next character, it cools down. You press L2, you go to your next character. So like I have on screen right now Rukia, Frieza, Yusuke. If I wanted to go from Rukia to Yusuke, I would have to press L2 twice when it cools down. And then that kind of throws off my combos, because like I would want to switch automatically to get like some advantage between the two. So I don't know, like that's just me. I think the controls are a little bit off. As far as the sharing one charge bar, one health bar, I can get down with it. Like I said, it feels like Marvel 2 in that aspect. The UI is pretty much it. It's just icons for character faces, health bar, energy bar. That's it. That's all that's on screen, and you're fighting. The load times were pretty long, like almost 2 minutes to load into matches, even if it was offline matches. The damage, character damage was pretty quick. Like you do one combo and they're already like busted up. I would like to see more duration for that. Like take more damage before they become their battle damage versions. Like I did one combo on Ichigo and he was already like broken clothes. You know, it's like, come on, man. Like I only hit you 5 times and you're already busted up. The supers are pretty nice. They look great. Everybody's ultimate is R2 and X. Again, PS4. For Xbox, you know, translate that. I think it would be A. Yeah, A for X on PlayStation. But like some of them have conditions, like your health has to be a certain way, and like for Naruto, he transforms into, you know, his Ninetales mode, and he stays in that mode too, which is pretty cool. And he has 2 different movesets. So like the characters themselves are pretty interesting. The combat is pretty interesting. The movement is a little bit jarring when you're running around with the characters. It feels like the frame rates are off, so it feels like it's going too fast, and it kind of became nauseous. Like one of my viewers had to turn away at certain points because they were getting sick, and I was even getting sick. The hub world is kind of like Xenoverse. You can find stars, you know, like, you know, Luffy, Vegeta, you know, just sitting around in corners of the hub world. But yeah, overall the game is pretty interesting. It's pretty cool. The created characters look like they'll be pretty cool too. They gave us some generic pre-constructed created players, you know, like 1 male, 1 female of a Dragon Ball character, you know, like the male female Vegeta type character, male female Goku type character, male female, you know, etc., etc. I'm more curious in the Bleach created characters if that's an option, because if that's an option, I really want, you know, I really want a weapon, and I really want to get into depth on that and see how that's going. But overall, the game looks and feels pretty good. It's just the controls and just kind of the Gumby looking models. Like, if you don't know about Gumby, look that up. But the models just kind of look like Gumby. Like their body types are just weird, and it's kind of interesting. But the game has high potential. That's the one thing I do want to say. The game has very high potential. It can be amazing. A lot of the characters feel amazing. They feel different. You know, like they have their own personalities. I don't really like the Dragon Ball characters too much in this game. Not because there's just too many Dragon Ball games out, but just because like they don't have that aerial advantage. And not having the aerial advantage just feels weird, man. Like not being able to fly, like it's back to the Budokai days where you just had to like teleport to hit them in for a combo and then just fall to the ground afterward. But yeah, other than that, the game is pretty cool. I'm having fun with it. My viewers are having fun with it, but the game is just rough, and you can definitely tell it needs more development. It needs more polish. And I hope they get to that point where they can polish it up, because like I said, the game looks so interesting. Like being able to switch areas, and you know, like having the team aspect, having them do that clash at the beginning of the match and talk to each other, and the weird Gumby looking bodies. The shading and the textures are beautiful. Some work on the eyes for certain characters. They just look, they lack depth, and they look really flat, like super flat. But yeah, like I said, the game is beautiful. Been having fun with it, and just wanted to let you guys know that if you can't play the beta and you're on console, they are still giving out beta keys. From what I've seen, they're still emailing people. I got my beta key from one of my long-term viewers who has been with me from day one. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video, show it off a little bit. I will be having my online matches on Twitter and on my Twitch videos tab. So if you want to like just look at some cool matches, I've been posting some on my Twitter and on my Facebook. Some of the fun ones, because man, some of the stuff you can do in this game is pretty cool when you actually like get to switch out characters, or when you figure out a character a certain way, and man, you can have some serious fun with this game. That's what I'm saying. Like the potential is high. It just needs some polish. But enough from me. I will see you guys later. I'm gonna try to get more videos out and try to get more content out on this game while I can. And yeah, you know, if you liked the video, like it. If you didn't, you know, thumbs down it. It's okay. Tell me why you did or you didn't. But I will see you guys later. Take care. Peace.